So hey guys, welcome back to my channel JNT Explainer. On 11th August, the results for TG ICET were released and most of the students are not satisfied with their phase 1 seat allotment. So they want to try their luck in the phase 2. So in this video, I will discuss all the cutoff for top MBA colleges by which they can enter in the phase 2 and target that particular colleges. So what is it to learn? See, in this video, I will discuss the cutoff for opening rank and cutoff rank for OC, BC, SC and ST. So if you are someone of this category, you can note down the cutoff rank and you can target that colleges if that comes under your radar. So the number one college we will be discussing today is Nizam and it's located in Bashirbagh, Hyderabad. The cutoff for OC was 16th of for opening rank and for closing rank it was 85. And for BC, and I have considered A, B, C, D and E. So if it comes under, like if you are come under BC, A to E, then you can target this easily. So for the opening rank was 20 and the closing rank was 262. And for SC, the opening rank was 85 and the closing rank was 25,000. And for ST, the opening rank was 210 and the closing rank was 26,000. See here, you can see a large margin for SC and ST category. So you can target easily if you come under this category. And next we have Osmania University College of Commerce and Business Management, which is located in Osmania University itself. And see here the opening rank for OC category was 38 and closing rank was 270. And for BC it was the opening rank was 20 and the closing rank was 4,600. And for SC it was 74 for opening and 2,200 for closing rank. And for ST 200 for opening and 26,000 for closing rank. See how how large the seat category allotted was for ST, like around 26,000 candidate also got OU. So at number 3 we have JNTU Kukatpalli, the main branch. See, the opening rank was 65 and the closing rank was 1700 for OC category. And for BC overall it was 117 for opening and 840 for closing. And for ST 400 was the opening rank and 1300 was the closing rank. And here again for ST 859 was the opening rank and 4600 was the closing rank. So again a large margin. Now here it's KITS, that means Kakatiya Institute of Technology and Sciences. See, the opening rank here is 1767 and the closing rank was 20,400. And for BC, see the the starting rank is only around 12,121 and the closing rank was around 20,000. And for SC, the opening rank was 11,349 and the closing rank was 25,000 around. And for ST, the opening rank was 15,000 and closing rank was 27,000. See here, KITS, it's like everyone can target and they can easily get if their rank is around 30,000. Now comes the CBIT. See, I was so shocked seeing the the cutoff opening and closing. For OC, the opening rank was 1767 and the closing was 20,500 around. And see, for BC it was 10,000 opening and 20,000 closing. And for SC 11,300 was the opening rank and 25,000 was the closing rank. And for ST 15,000 itself was the opening rank and 27,000 was the closing rank. See, little bit surprised. And then coming to Badruka, see, 143 was the opening rank and 5,900 around, almost 6,000 was the closing rank. For BC 274 was the opening and 8,700 was the closing rank. And see, for ST 728 was the opening and 3,500 was the closing rank. For ST 803 was the opening rank and 5,500 was the closing rank. Again a nice college. Then coming to the 7th we have BVRIT. See, 581 was the opening rank and 11,000 was the closing rank. And for BC 1500 was the opening rank and 28,000 was the closing rank. And for ST it's 8,325 was the opening and 31,000 was the closing rank. Now coming to ST, we have 8,500 as opening and 46,000 as the closing rank. Now coming to CMR Technical Campus, for OC candidates 6,000 was the opening category rank and 31,500 was the closing rank. For BC, it's 4,000 as opening and 25,000 as closing. And for SC, 15,200 was opening and 37,000 was the closing. Now coming to ST, we have 7,700 as opening rank and 46,600 was the closing rank. So good. Now coming to Deccan School of Management, it's a minority college. That's the reason we cannot see the opening and closing for SC and ST. But yes, the OC opening cutoff was 752 and closing was around 18,000. See here, I have written BC, but it's almost 100% BCE category. So if you are someone from BC and your rank is 1160, so and between 1160 to 18,000, you can easily target this. Now coming to JBIT, Institute of Engineering and Technology. See, the OC cutoff opening rank was 5,500 and closing was 6,200. And for BC, your opening was 5,600 and closing was 15,000. And for SC, opening was 13,000 and closing was 15,000. And for ST, the opening was around 30,000 and closing was 39,000. So if you are someone from IARE, that is Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, the opening cutoff was 927 and the closing was 27,500. And for BC, the opening was 4,000 and closing was 16,000. And for SC, the opening was around 4,000 and closing was around 15,000. And for ST, the opening for IARE ST CAS was 6,100 and closing was 27,000. And now coming to one of the important college again, which is RJ Kedia College of Commerce, which is located in Chadargarh. See, the opening cutoff for OC was 889 and closing was 36,000. And for BC, the opening was 2,175 and closing was 30,000. And for SC, the opening was 13,000 and closing was 46,000. And for ST, the opening was 17,500 and closing was 46,500. Now coming to another minority college, which is Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology. The opening for OC was 916 and closing was 41,000 around. And for BCE, the opening was 13,037 and closing was 42,000. Now coming to MVSR College located in Nadargal. The opening category and opening rank for OC was 432 and closing was 2,655. And for BC, the opening was 1,055 and closing was 16,000. And for ST, the opening was 5,000 and closing was 16,000. And for ST, the opening was 13,000 and closing was 38,000. Now coming to another important college, which is Pendikanti Institute of Management located in Langar House. The opening cutoff was 631 and the closing was 3,500. For BC, it was 1,000 for opening and 9,100 for closing. And for SC, 3,500 was the opening and 10,000 was the closing. And for ST, the opening was 6,400 and the closing was 27,500. Now coming to the last college, that is Shadan College of Engineering and Technology located in Hyderabad. It's again a minority college. The opening was 8,100 and the closing was 34,000. And for BCE, the opening was 5,000 and closing was 41,000. Great. See, if you are someone who wants to seriously target in the phase 2, then see, you need to be choosing the web options smartly and correctly, because if your rank is around 1 to 10,000, I have easily set the opening and closing ranks above. You can target that accordingly. So ranks change every year, like every phase. So don't panic. You can easily get a seat. So that's it for today, guys. If you like this video, you can like, share, and comment. Thank you so much for watching.